a little moment. Okay. Well, good morning again. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Vanessa. I'm 46 years old, and I was born and live in São Paulo, capital, downtown. And I'm graduated in architecture and business administration, and I have worked more than 20 years in procurement department. Nowadays, I am a procurement manager in a logistic company. But the English was always my problem. And last year, I entered in TNT to study, improve the English, because I was unemployed. And I love this platform, and because it gave me a confidence to talk, and because for me was a problem to talk with strengths and doing something mistakes. And for me, it was terrible to think that the people was judging me. So, and in October last year, I became a host here, and every Sunday I am here to talk with people. And for me, it's a training, a constant training, and I love it. I love it because I know that I don't speak totally correct, but the confidence for me, it's more important than the grammar. So, and I think that the people knows and feel that, and it's, for me, it's more important. So I'm glad to be here, and thank you for here with me today. Felipe, can you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. My name is Felipe. I'm from São Paulo. I'm living here, but I moved to Pernambuco. My wife is from Pernambucana.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We have a son. His name is Francisco. He's 4 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm graduate in journalism, but nowadays I'm a content designer or wax writer. Mm-hmm. I work in a design team in a enterprise. It's like a health tech.
Mm.
I like it. I love it, ride my bicycle and go to the park with my family. I think that's it.
Okay. Thank you. And Julia?
Hi guys, good morning. My name is Julia. I'm 24 years old. I'm from Sorocaba, but I live in São Paulo for about 7 years now. And I don't like São Paulo. I want to move to Minas Gerais or some small city. And I am an oceanographer. I studied the ocean. It's a very different profession, but I love it. And I'm trying to improve my English this year because I realized that I didn't speak. I only study to read and to understand, but not to speak. And in about 2 weeks, I will go to Scotland. It will be my first trip. I will go alone to work, and I'm very nervous, but I'm very excited. And what else? My hobbies, I like to go to the beach, to go to the movies, to walk with my dog. And that's it.
What city were you going?
Glasgow.
Glasgow? Yeah. No, we'll be fine. Yeah, and after you return and will tell us that that was great because the experience I improve not only the English but our confidence a lot. In 2014, I was alone to United States to study and left the husband, the son, and went alone, and it was amazing because I felt so free. And when I got to explain and to talk with people, and it was amazing. And the English after a time returned the same point, but there was great because I could communicate myself, and for me it was the best thing. And in the beginning, I lost the flight and need to spend 7 hours on airport without speaking almost anything. And but all these troubles became stronger. So was amazing, and will be amazing for you for sure. It's believe me, it's amazing. And you, Priscilla?
So, morning again, everyone. I'm Priscilla. I'm from Petrópolis, Rio de Janeiro state. I'm married. I don't have children. I have a degree in a business, yeah. But nowadays, I'm studying about the quality assurance, yeah, test software. I decided recently to change my professional. I'm staying here because I need to improve my English, yeah, practicing my conversation because it's very important for me. And in my free time, I like walking, read a book, and watching movies, travel. That's it about me.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Are you able to read in English a book?
Yes, recently I buy one book because I need this for training more. Because I have a little difficult about the vocabulary I need, yeah. And I decided to buy one because I read in the PDF, but it's not the same when I have a physical book, yeah, in my opinion. Nowadays I need that, yeah, I need writing the book, yeah, to search about the specific words, yeah. I need the physical book.
Yeah, I love the read the physical book too. But recently, a year ago, I bought a Kindle and start to read in English like biographies. So I read Viola Davis biography. And of course, I don't understand everything, but on Kindle you can you have a explanation about the word in English too. But I think that in this case it's good because you can touch in the word and appears the meaning in English, and you can try understand the subject. So yeah, and was very, very good. Now I start to read another biography about Michelle Obama. So I need to return, but I think that's a good way to improve our English and the vocabulary. It's reading and see, not only listen, but see the structure of the phrases. Because for us it's difficult to form this correct structure. So yes, was great.
Sometimes it's not easy to construction the phrase or answer.
Exactly.
Vanessa, do you sign the Kindle my God, Kindle ilimitado?
No, I bought the books that I want from Amazon, not the program, because I don't have many time to read. So for me, it's a specific subjects or specific books, but I don't have this program. It's good. I don't know how much it's.
I mean, you pay the a value per month. I don't know the value.
Price?
Yes, but I think each book is very cheap. I think one real one.
No.
I think I don't know. I can't. You can't. You need to search, but I think is. I don't know. For me, I have plans to buy a Kindle. And
if you want to buy, maybe it's important to wait in the Black Friday, because I bought mine, I think that in Black Friday, and I divide the price in 12 times and 12, and was great. But I will see this program because it's better, because when you start to buy the books, it's not only one real, it's expensive sometimes, but thank you for the tips.
I put the link here.
Okay, thank you. I will see. Thank you so much. And guys, we'll start to talk about personal development and values. I divide the topic in 2 days because there are a lot of questions about that. And we'll start here, okay? Priscilla, can you read and answer the first question, please?
Sure. The number one, what are you doing? What you turning wanting in life? So in my case, I am keep focusing my new professional, because I need to learn a lot. There are many tools to learning, many programs. I keep totally focused in this, and in English, because I need to learn it together. Sometimes I need I have I don't remember the name. The documents in English, program language. I need to write. I need the English a lot because that too. Yeah. So that's it. In the moment in my life, it's involved the learn a lot, study a lot, and keep focusing my objective about the new job in this professional.
So we will answer the question number 2, because all the people will. What's your aspiration life?
So my experience to found a new job in this professional. Yeah, I'm prepared about because that, and to speak in English more fluence. I don't know the name. More fluence. Yeah, because I feel to study more for. I feel more comfortable about that, but I observe I need to have a more vocabulary, yeah, to improve it better. And my focus about that, yeah, I believe this in this at moment, yeah. I need my expectations about that. I keep totally keep focused in this language, idioma, learning in English, learning about the technology.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Julia. The same 2 questions, please.
I don't know, it's difficult to say. I think in terms of career, I still didn't achieve everything that I want, but in the way of doing that. And then in the second question, I really want to work with ocean science communication, and I'm still doing my master's, so I'm not really working in the way I want to work. But that is an aspiration that I try to achieve in the future. But in terms of personal life, I think I'm doing what I want. I spend time with my family and with my husband, which was a thing that I didn't do much last year, for example. And my aspiration is not to live in São Paulo anymore because I really hate São Paulo. And I want to live in a small city or maybe overseas in other country. And that's it.
It was my question for you, if it's important or important or better to live in another country to work in oceanography.
I don't know. I really like the Brazilian beaches. I think we have a lot of things to study here. We have a lot of different marine species. But Brazil is not a country that cares much about ocean conservation. The majority of works here is related to oil industry and a lot of other pollutants. And I really don't want to work with that. I want to work with conservation and things like that. And in Brazil, it's difficult. So
in what
yeah,
countries it's more development about that?
New Zealand, Australia,
okay.
Some countries in Europe. Not all. It's not a problem only in Brazil. In the United States, for example, we don't have like a lot of good ocean laws. But the thing in Brazil is that it's not a very known profession. A lot of people don't know what it means. We don't have much universities with that course. In other countries, it's more common. Marine biology, for example, is very common. In here, it's not. So I think it's not only a problem about the government, but also the culture in Brazil. We have a lot of coastal, a lot of people that lives and depends of the sea, but the people don't study oceanography, don't study marine biology.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome.
Felipe and you, the same, 2 questions. It's important to start with that.
Okay, now I'm doing I like in my profession. 2 years ago I made a transition in career. I got a first job in UX, but in October 22 I fired in a layoff, but 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I got a new job, new opportunity. Hallelujah. 100% online, home office, and in my life, professional life, I think I like what I doing, but in the parallel, I want to do, for example, activities in music and in I gonna say roteiro in English. I don't remember. Create a series, a series, and I have a plan to write a series, and my focus is my work, but I need to do other things. And my aspirations in my profession is, and I need to grow in seniority. I think is senioridade. Improve my career, improve my skills in English as well. I think and I want to play music. I am a singer as well.
What kind of music?
It's a mix, trap, hip hop, and bossa nova. It's a crazy music.
Okay.
But my first aspiration is growing in my career in the content design. But as well, I need to. Music is good for my soul. My life is my music is life for me.
Yeah. It's very, very good. Well, for me, I'm doing that I want about the career, working with procurement because I love it, but not on the place that I would like. I would like to move abroad and work in Europe, some country of Europe. It's my dream, and I hope that I achieve this target, because I will be a frustrated woman if I died without work and live in another country, especially in Europe. So for me, it's only I work in that I really love it, but I would like to move for another country. But the life it's strange, because I have a son. Probably in the future, I will be a grandmother, and I have my parents here. So it's everything is difficult to achieve this target, but I really like to do that. Priscilla, the number 3, please.
Sure. How many promises have you made this past year, and how many of them have you fulfilled? So I'm not sure about how many promises. Yeah, I remember I put in my goals, no, in my goals. I confused about the rules and goals. Meta for me to learn English. Yeah, especially talking. Yeah, because I'm learning in the past a long time ago, and I remember that. But about the how many problems, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly, but maybe 2. I put in. Oh my God! I started, yeah, in this year. Yeah, I believe that. I'm thinking about now. I believe it to promise.
No, because in the end of the year, we promise a lot of things for the next year, and normally we don't start or fulfill it, most of them, and for me, for example, I start now the gym workout because I hate, and I start the last week, and I went one time, once only, but I will put effort in that tomorrow, and I will go. But in the same time, I promise, and I fulfilled to practice three times a week Pilates, for example, because my focus on the health in this year, because my knees, my back, I have a problem. I have a problem with that. But about the English, for example, I'm sure that I could to do more, but now I am in the intensive course with Philip. We'll finish that. We'll finish tomorrow or Wednesday. I don't know, but I am there. But I'm not studying a lot because I don't have time. So I attend the class, but I don't have time to practice. So this is it's time. It's my time to practice the English. So, but it's okay. Happens. Yeah.
The important you try. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to put some things in my routine and try follow. Yeah. For example, in English, it's because if I don't prepare, for example, my week, I'm confused. Maybe I don't make something. Yeah. It's not easy to keep constantly.
Yeah, and the things happen in the middle and change everything, and it's normal.
Yeah.
Okay. Julia, the number 4, please.
Number 4. Yeah, I think I'm proud because like we are talking, I try, I try to improve my English. I try to do the classes. It's not every day that I can, but I try to be proud that I tried at least. And I try to improve my career. I go to this travel alone for the first time. I'm nervous, but I'm still going to do, and I do my best. And of course, I have some regrets. I wish I had started to learn English as a child or as a teenager, but I didn't do because I didn't have the money to do the courses. And that's okay because I'm trying now, and I try to think in that way.
Okay, and how long will you be there in Scotland?
2 months.
2 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time. Okay. Felipe, the question number 5.
I don't answer the 3 question. I didn't answer the 3 question.
No.
No.
I will
Skip the 3.
Yeah. Skip for the
Okay.
5. Question number 5.
Okay. 5.
Okay.
Have you ever abandoned a creative idea that you believed in because others thought you are a fool? And because
Others thought you were a fool. Porque as pessoas iam achar que você era bobo.
yeah. No.
For example, to sing or...
No. I always try to keep my crazy and creative ideas. But for example, I married and when I talk to my wife about the music, I talk demorei. I don't remember the name in English. Demorar.
Take time. I took time.
I took time to talking to her about this theme. Because but when I knew her, I talk about the music, but when my son was born, I always have music with me, but I stopped a little, and sorry. After I think it did last year, I come back to moving music, to working.
Come back and work with music.
Working. I not working. I think about. I talk to another people, but I always keep my ideas.
Okay.
But it's complicated to because my focus is make money. Yeah.
Okay. No. Yeah.
I live in capitalism.
Yeah, we live in a capitalism system, and you need to money to do the things that we want.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And Felipe, the question number 6, please. What do you prefer? Stable but boring work or interesting work with lots of workload?
What is workload?
Carga de trabalho,
Ah,
volume de trabalho.
for me is the number 2. Interesting work with a lot of workload, but of course I need to keep my health, mental health is very important. My dream is that what I doing now. I work in a thing what I love, and I work in my house, and I need and in the parallel I will do another things like music.
Okay. And do you like to work all the time at home?
Sometimes, for example, the enterprise that which I works as my God, agendamento. I don't know in English.
Meeting, scheduling.
Exam, blood exam, and last week I went to the call center. I like the see what the people works, how the people works, and but for example, I knew a person that she works in another department, not in design team. For example, in design is almost impossible see the people every day. Of course, if I make a meet in a specific case, but my team are spread in a lot of cities. A woman works in Portugal, another person in Teresópolis, another in Joinville. But for me, it's very good if I meet in the future. It's good to team building. It's very good. But in specific cases, not every day, I prefer work in my sweet home.
Okay. Okay. Priscilla, the same questions. Question number 6.
So maybe with a lot of workload, but the same Philip said, it's important to keep a mental health. To try put order during the day, because if you involve a lot with work, you forgot your life, the time you work, all this, and it's not good, but I prefer that these options.
do you think that when you work with I think that you love the workload, it's not a problem, but when you work in a boring tasks, it's terrible for us because appears that it doesn't work, doesn't go ahead, and it's almost everything is difficult, it's boring, it's a mess. I prefer to work with to have a workload, but with a activity that I like to do, than to be stable, but in a boring activity. For me, it's
Vanessa, I hate mechanical tasks. I don't know. Do you know? I like tasks that you think about the strategy, not the mechanical.
Analyze, yeah. It's important to put your mind for just work, because you make the same things. It's terrible, yeah. For example, if you don't learn about nothing, yeah, because when I producing a good tasks, if you like the same you said, Vanessa, it's perfect, because you don't think I believe it's not influence in your health, because if you like, it's okay. Exactly. But when I to do the tasks, the bad tasks you don't like to do, it's terrible. It's a probably you feel your body or your mental health. It's
unbelievable. But there are a lot of people that prefers the mechanical activities. In my work, I need to create a strategic team, and nowadays I need to change the people, because the people, it's only to do the same, and I need the people that think and create and give me results, different results. And but when I start to lead the team, you feel that the people like to be to do routine activities, routine tasks, and I hate this too. For me, it's terrible. And for you, Julia?
Yeah, I don't know. When I did oceanography, the course, I thought that I would be like a very different job and very interesting, but actually it's like a normal job. I stay in the office every day. I have my routine. I do meetings, some online meetings, homework, and it's normal. It's like every job. But I have the dream that working in the field, with different schedules every day. I think it's very interesting and keep me more motivated not to know what I need to do every day, because I have like a planner, and I know what I'm gonna to do tomorrow, for example. And I think it's very interesting to have a job that the things are unexpected. And I don't know, I think it must be nice.
Oh, no, everybody has a routine.
Yeah,
it's normal. But when you work all the time with the same thing, to do the same thing, I think that's so boring. And for me, it's I am like a fireman. I need to. I don't know how can I say this, but I need to. Eu preciso apagar o fogo o tempo inteiro, e eu gosto. It is. And only a minute, Felipe. And Julia, the question number 7, are you making an impact or constantly being influenced by the world? I think that I know the answer.
But right now, I don't feel like I'm making a real impact. I think I only trying to survive and earn my money and have a way to pay my bills. But I have the dream that one day I will make a good impact. I make some difference in the world, even then the difference small, But I want to work with something that really matters, that really helps the oceans and so.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Felipe?
I have a question to Julia. How works so far to the ocean in São Paulo?
Yeah, I study at USP, and we have some how can I say that? Some places in Ubatuba and Cananéia. So we go to there to study and do the things in field, in the boat.
Nice.
Yeah, but right now I only work in São Paulo because I only do things in the computer, so I don't need to go to the sea and do something. I only processing data in some softwares.
Hey, but it's important too. It's
Yeah.
okay. My son has a friend that made the same course in USP. I don't remember the names. I will ask him. Okay, and Priscilla, the question number 8, please. Can you read?
Okay. Which makes you happier, to forgive someone or to hold a grudge? Explain. Well, yeah. It's my case no. It's to forgive. Yeah, or to help some person. Yeah, I consider it is important if you, for example, if you can help or to do something for the other person. Okay, yeah, it's important to try help, to try talking about if the person need that. Yeah, it's important to create a good relation. I think this. I think this. No, I'm happy because that. Yeah, I like it. And for example, if a person have a difficulty, I try help. Yeah. Yesterday, for example, I helped my friend because I have a difficult. My friend and me study the same things. Yeah. Sometimes I help all the time. It's important. I feel better because that. If I can't help because it's sometimes it's possible. I try, yeah, to do other things. For example, to help pedir ajuda a outra pessoa. Yeah. If I can't,
ask help.
Ask help. Yes, ask help.
Okay. But to hold a grudge, né, guardar rancor.
So
it's the worst thing that we can do, because the problem stay with us, not with that person. So
yes,
it's terrible. Yeah.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
And nowadays I don't hold a grudge. Yeah, maybe it's more. I consider me my maturity. Yeah. If you the same you said, it's not good for myself. Yeah. It's not necessary. Yeah. Sometimes forgot, yeah. Maybe if you nem
It's
desagradou a todos. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It is. Okay, Felipe, the question number 9, please. Can you read?
Yes. Tell about one dream you have always had, but are too afraid to chase. I think I come back to music because I have a dream to, for example, work just the music, but at the same time is for example, I have a son. If I became just music, living just the concerts in a lot of cities. I will be more distant.
Sorry?
I will be more no. It's more. It's very complicated to be near
distant.
and distant.
Okay. For him.
In this contest, for example, I have 4 concerts in a month. For example, I need to travel a lot of days. For me, it's very complicated. Think about it. For example, my son now it's in Pernambuco. I will be there in next month, but I miss you now. For example, if I become the musician, but it's our worst.
Okay, yeah, I understand. Yeah. It's there are tools that we can
Bom, pode
do.
usar porque vai demorar, tá?
Okay.
É só fechar a porta.
Priscilla.
I heard you, Priscilla.
I'm sorry.
No problem. And
because
Julia,
I need other. I have another immersion. Yeah.
Okay.
The next, yeah.
Yeah, the next. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
No problem. And Julia, the last one, number 10. Can you read, please?
What is something you want to change about yourself, and what are 2 things you can do to accomplish this? I want to be more fearless. I want to have more courage to do things because I'm very afraid to do a lot of things. Like last year, I was very afraid to go to the immersions, and nowadays
Really?
I can do. Yeah. And what else? I want to sleep better because I think sometimes I'm very anxious and I cannot sleep good. What can I do to accomplish this? I think I need just to try. For example, I went to immersion and I saw that was okay. So nowadays I don't have this fear anymore. And to sleep better, I don't know, maybe try
To
not
relax.
to be so stressed every day, I think. Or try to sleep early and not be in the cell phone in bed. I think that's not a good habit.
Yeah. Or to find something to relax before go to the bed to bed. Go to bed, and can help read or something. It's a good way to try without medicine, without this kind of thing. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, guys, our time it's over, and but I would like to thankful for the presence and to be here with us, and I would like to listen was the conversation for you, and ask you to answer the survey, please, that I will put here on chat. But Julia, how was the conversation for you? With today, it's only 4 people, so I think that's we can discuss more or talk freedom. But I would like to listen you.
Yeah, it was great. I think the subject is very interesting because we talked like a lot of different things, and each of us had a good time to talk. I listened, but I also could talk. That was great.
Okay, thank you. You are invited for the next Sunday that will continue for the subject, okay? Priscilla?
So it's a very good conversation, talking about these topics. And this for to practice too. And sometimes it's not easy to explain something, but it's important to put in practice, yeah. And when I keep it constantly, you can feel more comfortable and to learning other vocabulary, words, specific words. It's good.
Okay, thank you. And Felipe, what's your opinion?
I like this theme, the subject about the life. For me, is the experience, and is a little bit hard because in a Sunday, but nowadays, yesterday I went to a bar. I drink a little bit, but I think my performance I think it's good. I think, and I heard about the life of other people. I think that's it.
Okay. So guys, thank you for the time, for the conversation. I will be here the next Sunday, and if you want, feel free to join with us, okay? Thank you so much, and have a great Sunday and the week. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Bye, everyone.